Where is the this morning? No, you haven't got it.
Sorry, there's somewhere.
John,
I asked somebody to get them to you. They didn't do it?
No, they didn't have. You haven't. You don't have a
Let's do.
oh yeah. Sorry. Basically, we are saying we want to fight his objection, and therefore are going to apply for a postponement so that the matter will be heard as a matter of urgency as soon as possible. But because we want to be able to hand over the report, we will not now ratify the preliminary findings that we would otherwise have done.
What would you say to Mr. de Klerk and his supporters who may call this a victory?
Well, we are saying, if we were backing down and saying we are not going to do anything about it, we are giving in, then, I mean, where is the victory? Because all you are doing is you are postponing dealing with the matter, and that it will, I mean, as we believe, the name will eventually appear. You know, after all the hoo-ha has died down, you will now be concentrating on one person. So the kind of thing that we keep telling them, that this is a moral universe, they don't seem to accept. Like P.W., when he thought he was going to cock a snook at us, it ends up, boomeranging on them.
How do you feel personally now that this whole process has almost come to an end? There have been so many stories about victims, about perpetrators, and here on this day when it should be a time of reflection of the whole history of South Africa, it's almost concentrating on one individual.
Well, you know, we've got to accept that things work out in a particular kind of way. Obviously, in an ideal world, we would have been saying the work has been done. What is this work? Let us reflect on it. But in another sense, it is part of the work. You know, it is part of saying to the victims, we are taking your story so seriously that we want you to know as much of the truth as we can get. You know, that, I mean, we're not going to fuss over it. We're not going to try and whitewash things. It is precisely because we are concerned about victims, we're concerned about gross violations of human rights, that we are saying accountability cannot be allowed to go out through the window.
We will take a few questions on the job summit and the employment creation strategy